Hey Sarah, it's Madison from the same English class, obviously. So I thought this was pretty cool because I just chose a random person to like review their project, and it turns out both of us did um, PSAs against smoking. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I think that your video did a good job. It introduced the problem, which is smoking, especially like children smoking. It also states the negative effects of smoking, like how it's bad for your heart and lungs and everything. And then, unlike in my video, yours actually does propose some kind of solution, even though it's like simple. And it's just that R2D2 and adults in general should set a good example by not smoking, so that then children know that it's not okay and it's not cool to do that. And then, as you stated, the audience is children, and I think you're correct. This video does do a pretty good job of following the outline that is shown in Chapter 11 by introducing a problem, identifying the cause and effects, and giving a plan. And I also agree with you how you said like this video is kind of simplistic. I think that that helps reach the audience because if um, if R2D2 and what is it, CPO3 or yeah, CPO3 or something like C3PO, there you go. If they were throwing out like all these statistics and stuff, kids wouldn't know what was going on and stuff. Like they wouldn't know like what all those numbers meant, but by keeping it simple, it makes it easier for children to understand. And I also think that it being like not a cartoon, but being like characters that they know helps them to like kind of be more comfortable with the video. Like if there was a whole bunch of people like looking gross or like with those tubes coming out of their throats, like they'd be probably just change the channel. But I agree with all the points you made, and I do think that this PSA is fairly good, especially for anyone that likes some Star Wars. So, good job. And the only thing though that's kind of like not good with it is like it just says like set a good example. I feel like if they had said like more how you could set a good example or why you should, that would make it stronger. And then also how by setting a good example, like how that would make people less likely to smoke. But overall, I think it was pretty good, and I also think that like if it had gotten too complicated, then like you said, like the audience is kids, like then the kids wouldn't have understood what was happening. So I think being simple, like clear and concise with what they wanted to happen was a good thing here. But good job. Bye.